Hey, what's going on guys? This is Kedar here. And check this out. Biden administration has approved 32 billion in student loan forgiveness and more is coming. And how can you apply for the student loan forgiveness initiatives? We have got the latest tweet, all the latest update on the student loan forgiveness. Will student loan forbearance continue? How to handle future student loan payments? Here we got this tweet from a user. He received the $138,000 in public service loan forgiveness. Only months are left for this one. Guys, we have got lots of details for student loan forgiveness. So before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for latest stimulus updates. Turn on that bell notification so you won't miss any of our latest videos. Hit that like, and with that being said, let's get right into it. So finally, Biden administration has approved 32 billion in student loan forgiveness over the course of last year. And according to the Department of Education, it's not only that, more is coming on its way. And there are still opportunities for borrowers to apply for the relief. So far, the targeted initiatives have expanded to access the relaxed eligibility rules for the existing student loan forgiveness programs. And well, the largest targeted initiatives are following. First one, 13 billion in student loan cancellation for at least 1 million borrowers harmed by their schools through misrepresentations or school closures. And well, this relief is being provided through the borrower defense to repayment and closed school discharge programs, and included blanket relief for borrowers who attend IIT technical institutions and Corinthian colleges. Next, we got 9.6 billion in student loan forgiveness under the limited Pslf waiver. This one is an initiative that will temporarily expand the relief under the public service loan forgiveness program. And while the department estimates that about 175,000 borrowers have been benefited so far. Next, we got 9 billion in student loan discharges for 425,000 disabled borrowers through the total and permanent disability, that is TPD discharge program. And well, this one includes borrowers who had prior loan reinstatements reserved due to bureaucratic issues, as well as borrowers who had their loans automatically discharged through the data sharing initiative between Education Department and Social Security Administration. And talking about the more student loan forgiveness coming on its way, well, 32 billion in student loan forgiveness Biden administration has already approved, and so far does not include the other relief, including additional loan cancellation, which is expected under the limited Pslf waiver and TPD discharge programs, and it does not include 6 billion in projected student loan forgiveness for over 264,000 borrowers as a part of proposed settlement agreement in Sweet versus Cardona, a lawsuit between the Education Department and class of student loan borrowers, which overstalled the borrower's defense to repayment the applications. And while the proposed settlement is awaiting for the final court approval, which should happen early in this November. Also, the student loan forgiveness through the IDR account adjustment, well, this is an initiative designed to approve the retroactive credit towards the borrower's student loan forgiveness term under federal income-driven repayment plans. And while the Education Department has not yet provided a projected student loan forgiveness estimate under the initiative, but officials anticipate that millions of borrowers will benefit, and any borrowers with the loan have accumulated time in repayment of at least 20 or 25 years will see a automatic student loan forgiveness. And the Education Department is not expected to begin the implementation of this initiative until this fall, and with completion not expected until the January at the earliest. President Biden is reportedly also considering the executive action to enact even broader student loan forgiveness, although he has not made a final decision, but he stated that he expects to decide this one by August 31st. And the most recent report suggests that Biden is considering $10,000 in federal student loan forgiveness for the borrowers with some income restrictions to limit the eligibility. And well, the Education Department reportedly has a plan in place to implement the initiative if Biden decide to proceed with this one. Now, speaking of how to apply for the student loan forgiveness initiatives? Well, student loan borrowers may still have opportunity to benefit from the student loan forgiveness initiatives. In order to get the benefits, borrowers can submit an application for borrowers depends to repayment. They can do this anytime. However, borrowers who attend the proposed list of schools and who submit their borrowers defense application before the final approval of the sweet divorce settlement, which is anticipated to happen early by this November, they may get some of the added benefits which we will talk about. In order to submit your application, you can head over to the studentaid.gov/borrower-defense, and here you can apply for the borrower defense. Here you need to fill in all the details and submit this one to the respected authority. I will drop down the link to this one in description below. And if you went to these schools given over here, you may be eligible for this one. So speaking of the next one, the limited Pslf waiver is available until the October 31st. Although advocacy groups are pushing Biden administration to extend the relief, and some of the borrowers will need to take action to benefit from the waiver, such as consolidating their loans or submitting Pslf employment certification form. Speaking about the limited Pslf waiver, head over to studentaid.gov and you can check the qualification criteria, find what types of loans you have, and you can either consolidate, apply, or wait. Also, there are new time limited rules for qualifying payments and which Pslf requirements are waived. I'll drop down this page in the description below so you can check it out. Speaking of the next one, the IDR account adjustment is getting started, and some of the borrowers may need to take action before the benefit from the initiative, such as consolidating their FFEL program loans, and you can learn how to apply here in the studentaid.gov announcements-events IDR account adjustment. Speaking of next one, the total permanent disability, that is TPD discharge programs, continues to enjoy some of the temporary flexibilities. This one including a waiver of post-discharge income monitoring. Can check the details on disabilitydischarge.com. Here you got the TPD 101, all the details, application process, and how can you apply for it. And by the way, Biden administration already approved the 32 billion in student loan forgiveness, and already more is coming on its way. And well, speaking of the, we got tweet from Republican Caleb Rudolph. He said if you are a public servant, you may qualify for the public service loan forgiveness program, which offers forgiveness for 10 years of public service. Find out whether you qualify. And well, this one is an important time limited Pslf opportunity available until the October 31st 2022, where borrowers may receive the credit for the payments that was previously did not qualify for the Pslf or TEPSLF. To apply for the Pslf, you need to do following things. And in order to be qualifying for Pslf, you must be employed by US, federal, state or local or tribal government or non-profit organization, should be working full-time for agency or organization, and should have direct loans or consolidate other federal student loan into direct loan, and you should repay your loans under income driven repayment plan, and you should make 120 qualifying payment. I'll drop down all the details in the description below so you can check it out. In order to be qualified for the loan forgiveness program, well, the way this program operates is by giving eligible public employees college loans after they have made 120 qualifying payments. But until the program's expansion in October of last year, and its acceptance rate was appealing since 2008, nearly 99% of the borrowers applied were turned down, and the requirements are you must work full-time for non-profit organization or US federal, state, municipal or tribal government entity, including the military, in order to be eligible for Pslf. Here we got this tweet from a user. He received the $138,000 in public service loan forgiveness last year, and finally they are fixing it. If you are a public servant and still haven't applied, this might help you to be in right program. Only months are left for this one, so check this out as soon as possible. And well, your application for restricted waiver can be guided by a special tool provided by Department of Education, and well, earlier you file for the waiver is always better, and the deadline for this one is October 31st 2022. And while some borrowers might not need to do anything at all to have their debts cancelled, although it's a good idea to double check your particulars. Speaking of how to handle the student loan payments in future. If the predictions are correct, then the student loan forbearance does actually continue. Miller encourages the borrowers to be proactive about their loans even if payments are not required at the very least. And she says they should know their servicer and contact information is up to date so they'll be notified of any charges regarding the student loan repayment and forbearance. There it is, guys. That's all the details regarding Pslf. To stay updated with the latest updates, make sure to subscribe to our channel with bell notification turned on. Share this video with your friends, hit that like, and with that being said, this is Kedar from How to Guys signing out.